In this video, we're going to solve applications using systems of linear equations in three variables. It says the sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is 180. The sum of the measures of the second and third angles is 3 times the measure of the first angle. The third angle is 15 more than the second. And then they tell us x, y, and z represent the measures of the first, second, and third angles respectively. Well, right away I can write one equation. I can say x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degrees. And then the second sentence tells us the sum of the measures of the second and third angles, so that's y plus z, is equal to 3 times the measure of the first angle. So 3 times the measure of the first angle, so that's 3x. And then the third angle is 15 more than the second. So if I take the second angle and I add 15 to it, that would be the third angle. Now I have 3 equations that I can work with. Let's go ahead and rearrange these. This would be x plus y plus z equals 180. Subtract the 3x over, that'd be negative 3x plus y plus z equals 0. And then this would be negative, well, I'm going to move the 15 over by subtracting it, so that'd be negative 15 on the right. And then subtract the z over, and that'd be negative z here. So I have y minus z. Now I'm going to cancel the x values in the first 2 equations so that I get an equation that has just y and z in it. So I'm going to say equation 1, 2, and 3. We're going to take 1 and 2, and we're going to cancel x. To cancel x, I got to multiply the top equation by negative 3. So that's negative 3x minus 3y minus 3z equals negative 540. And that's equation 1. I'm going to add that with equation 2, which is negative 3x. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. So negative 3x plus y plus z equals 0. So I actually did not want to multiply by negative 3. They're already opposite signed. I should have multiplied by just positive 3. So I'm going to change these signs to be positive. And then we're going to add these equations together. And that would be 4y plus 4z equals 540. Now I just have y and z in this equation. I can combine it with this one. So I'm going to cancel either the y's or the z's. In my case, I'm going to cancel the z because they're already opposite signed. So I'm going to take the top equation and multiply it by 4. And that's 4y minus 4z equal negative 60. Now I'm going to combine that with the bottom equation. So that's 4y plus 4z equals 540. When I add those things together, that's 8y equal 480. Then we divide by 8 on each side, and that means y is equal to 60. So I found y is equal to 60. If I want to find z, I'm going to come up to this equation and write 60 minus z equals negative 15. Subtract the 60 over, and I get negative z equals negative 75. Divide by a negative, and I get z equals 75 degrees. So now I have y and z. If I want to find x, I'm just going to take our x plus y plus z equals 180 piece. I'll write that over here. So I'll say x plus y, which is 60, plus z, which is 75, equals 180. And then we'll subtract, actually let's combine these together. X plus, that would be 135 equals 180. Subtract 135 on each side. And x is going to equal, that'd be 45. So now I have my 3 angles. I have 45 degrees, I have 60 degrees and 75 degrees. And those add up to 180.